This is me coming. Oh, wait. Oh, why, oh, wait. Oh, why, oh, wait. Oh, what you doing? Hold on, guys. When you wanted to forget me, let me rest in pieces and let the rest piece me together. Yeah, we never had spirit in the flesh. These people let me use, but they wish they would have kept me now. Convertible feet out, Thomas one side on right bars like a freestyle. And if you had never held me down, no fucking reach out. I was fair like a war, but I never was. Now you picking on the chosen one. It's when it rainbow, they ain't colorful. I'm gonna be the last man standing. Black time, I'm gonna go to Jacklyn. I'm gonna feel like my name is rapping. Oh, I love this guy. His name is Jacob Banks. If you want to go check him out, you can. When I hear this song, I just think about the ancestors. Oh, I away. Oh, I away. Oh, I away. Oh, I away. He said they made a monster out of me. That's not some true stuff, boy. I don't know what it is. All right, so I've been seeing a lot of things about Miss Jackie O that have been coming out. Azealia Banks made a comment which I think was distasteful on her part, but that's just to show you that, I did say in the reading there was somebody that came between these two connection. Okay, no, don't touch that. It's hot. All right, go sit down. Go get Tyler. Go get Tyler. Thank you. I said that in the last reading there was somebody that came between this connection. I'm not saying DC Young Fly he didn't do anything wrong as far as I don't want to say how he treated her. I feel like he's very playful and he's goofy, and I think some people are taking this out of context. You got to remember they were friends before lovers. And I think people are questioning. I had to stop coming on YouTube because every time I turn on my YouTube, it's like on the wall is Jackie O. Every gossip blog is talking about this woman, and they're talking about how DC Young Fly treated her and all this crap, right? So I just turned it off. I was tired of seeing that. I was tired of hearing about it. I had to give myself some time so that I could get clarity on all of this, so that I don't get entangled in the speculations or theory of what was or what they think that it was. Because remember, you guys never stayed in their home. You don't really know how he treated her. You're just going by, and it's an old video of him when they first started talking, of him saying something that I don't think it was that serious. But people made it to be very serious. So from what I got, I didn't get hatred. I didn't get I didn't love you. I got I love you. I got divine connection. I got connection from the universe. I got those things. I feel like the only aspect that DC Young Fly could have played in all of this could have been him not telling a baby did not need that. That's why I see like he felt like he could have fucked up. I don't see, oh, let me go do some voodoo work to take my wife out. I don't see that. I feel like there's somebody doing work on him, and the shit could have backfired and went to his wife. See, y'all got to see beyond the physical eyes, beyond what the media wants you to see, because you also got to remember that media is run by society or by the elites of devices and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all really got to be careful of what you listen to, what you allow in your ears, what you see, what you allow to see, what you allow your energy to be entangled into. You got to use your own discernment and intuition to figure things out. And that's why I had to turn it off, because I was tired of the bullshit. But anyway, Azealia Banks, right? So she took the opportunity to say something derogatory, which was insensitive, about Jackie O that did not do anything to her. That's why I was like, what the fuck? You know, and she said, but let me tell you, they show themselves. They showing you who they are in broad daylight. And you're like, what? She's a witch. Y'all know Azealia Banks is a witch, right? Okay. So she could have done some work, and the work didn't go towards DC. Instead, it went towards his girl. It went towards his wife. It went towards the mother of his kids. You dig what I'm saying? So, she could have been the one doing the work, because I kept seeing spiritual work being done behind the scenes. I remember I was saying there's some spiritual work being done behind the scenes, but I'm like, I don't know where it's coming from. You dig what I'm saying? So for her to take the opportunity to say, oh, you calling me ugly or some shit. I don't even remember what the other fuck she said, but I just know it was a distasteful comment, saying that, you know, he got karma. So she could have used the energy of Saturn to do it. There could have been some energy of Saturn that she used to do that. Okay, Saturn talks about challenges, fears, and all those things, and things that come back to you that, you know what I'm saying, like something backfires here. That's Saturn kind of energy. So she could have used the energy of Saturn, because I keep getting that over and over again. So for her to come out and say that, I feel like she wants you guys to know she did something to cause that. And I think it was a while ago. I don't know if it was 8 years ago or a couple of years ago. She came on Wildin' Out in Atlanta, and they see Young Fry. If you know what Wildin' Out is, everybody know they crack jokes and they make fun of people, and they, you know, they go off, and you got to come back. You got to bring your comeback thing. You know, you got to come back when they come back, and you got to, you know, roast them back. But she took it so personal that she became vindictive, and she became bitter about it, to the point that she's seeking revenge. That's kind of like what I'm getting from her energy. Like, she's seeking revenge. She's seeking blood. She want them to suffer. Like, I won't be surprised if she targeted Nick Cannon too. I would not be surprised at all. I would not be surprised if Nick Cannon all of a sudden gets sick, and it's like, whoa, you know, because she's doing work. I keep seeing her doing work on Wildin' Out. And I won't be surprised if Nick Cannon had issues with Wildin' Out production, or the owners and all that stuff. So because she's doing work, she's doing continuous work, and she hasn't given this a rest. This has been on her mind since 8 years ago, 7 years ago, however long ago she was on Wildin' Out. This has been on her mind over and over and over. How am I going to get them back? What can I do? How can I increase my power? How can I do this to make this fall out? You know, I'm just in a whole obsession with what does she do again? Is she a rapper or something? I just see this repetitive of wanting to go after Wildin' Out. Azealia has a lot of self-hate as well as insecurities, which comes out towards other women due to a rough childhood. But she's definitely a witch, because I've been sensing that about her for a while now. Yeah, she is. She might be a warlock, but she's a witch. I feel like the word ugly triggers her. So I don't know if when she was a child, they used to call her ugly. They used to pick on her. People will call you ugly even if you're not ugly. I'm just saying. And you have to get to a place where it doesn't trigger you. That means you haven't healed yourself. That means she hasn't healed. So I understand why she had to write that, because she had to let them know, I did this. I want you to know I did this. And she probably over there kicking, ha 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 ha. And remember last time I mentioned B. Simone. And then something came out about B. Simone trying to use Jackie O death as a way to promote her, what a brand or whatever. I don't, I didn't really read into it, but that's kind of like what I heard. And it makes sense why I heard her name, because I said B. Simone, I think I said Justina, I said Pretty V or something like that. So I'm just gonna tap in to see. What I want to know is, did this doctor intentionally did something to cause her death? Like, did he know that? I keep feeling, I think I said the last time that there was a malpractice here, and somebody told me in Florida, because she did it in Miami, correct? In Florida, it don't matter if you don't have your certification in cosmetology, cosmetic surgery or something like that. And what's the other surgery? It's two of them. It's cosmetic surgery and plastic surgery or something like that. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. Hey, Odion, hey, love. So you have to have certain certification to do certain things. Like, if you're gonna do facial, maybe that falls into cosmetic surgery. If you're gonna do your body, maybe that falls into plastic surgery. I don't know how this should go, but someone said you don't have to have those certification to do lipo or to do reconstructive surgery on somebody. I'm like, what the hell? What the? In what world is that okay? You could be a dentist and you could go do cosmetic surgery on somebody. What? They need to change those laws. That Florida law is jacked up. Okay. So I feel like he doesn't have the qualifications or the certification to do this surgery, and he still chose. And there could have been a partnership between him and Jackie O, where they spoke about some things here where I don't want to say he was cloud chasing, but I'm gonna say this. He wanted to use her platform to engage in with other people, like new people coming in, saying, "Oh, I did Jackie O plastic surgery." He was going to use that platform to bring in people, more people, because she had a large following or something like that. I don't know. I'm getting like 900 or 1,000,000. But she has a large following, which could give him opportunities. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was like, I think somebody said something about promotion the last time. So it could have been where I see where the promotion is coming through, where it's like, I do your surgery, I give you a discount, or I give you a proposition. You don't have to pay this much. You can only pay me this much. She still had to pay something. Okay. You can only pay me this much. I'll give you a discount. The consultation will be free. So she felt like this was legit. She felt like this was, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a word. She felt like you can't beat this. Like Florida, they would say this is a lick, meaning like, you can't beat it. Okay. You can't beat this prize. You can't beat this. I don't know why I'm seeing her friend or her best friend. I'm seeing like a woman on the side. I don't know if this is a best friend or her friend, but I'm going to come back to that. But she thought she hit the jackpot with this one. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting real estate agent. Maybe she was trying to be a real estate agent, or she wanted to be a real estate agent. Or maybe she had other businesses. I'm getting something with lip gloss too. So maybe she was into other businesses with, makeup or, real estate or something like that. I think I remember telling you guys last time that I don't know if she was trying to go back to Wildin' Out, and I kept talking about Wildin' Out girls. I kept talking about pressure and how she looked. Well, I found out that she was trying to come back to Wildin' Out. That's confirmation. That's another confirmation. I found out. I was like, what? I wonder what DC thinks about her trying to come back to Wildin' Out. And this explains so much more to me now. This confirmed a lot, meaning Because it's like, why are you trying to go do surgery, or why are you putting pressure on yourself and you comparing yourself to the Wild 'N Out girls? Because she was coming back to Wild 'N Out and she's looking at the girls and she's like, I wish I could be that size. I wish I could look like that. I wish my waist was snatched like that. I wish I got this. Pressure cooker. Okay. So that makes a whole lot of sense. She was trying to come back to Wild 'N Out, and maybe Nick told her, hey, you could come back to Wild 'N Out. The doors are open for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she took a long break from Wild 'N Out and had these babies and now these beautiful kids, and then decided, you know what, I want to come back to Wild 'N Out. And before I come back, I got to get my mommy makeover done. And I feel like she already did that before, meaning like she already had surgery in her body before. There could have been complications in the past too, because I'm kind of seeing that. There could have been complications in the past, and I don't know why she didn't follow her gut and just say, you know what, I shouldn't even involve myself in that. I don't know if she has like a health problem or there's health complications in her body. That should have given her a sign. I don't think you should go into this, but I feel like there were signs, but she never followed. And she blamed that on herself, that she didn't listen to her gut. Instead, she was allowing her insecurities and the pressure to get to her. I just feel like DC Young Fly could have done better as far as being supportive and saying, babe, you are beautiful the way you look. You don't need to change anything. I love you the way you are. Okay. And you are the mother of my kids. I feel like he should have. And I feel like that could have been his regret, that he wished he gave her more confidence as far as that part, being that partner, to be her backbone, to like say, baby, you don't need that. I love you either way. And trying to convince her not to do it. Okay. All right. So I kind of felt like this man. Okay, so somebody sent me a video of Tasha K, because I'm just breaking it down a little bit and I'm also intuitively getting some messages. So somebody told me that, sent me a video of Tasha K interviewing a lady who was very informative, by the way. She was very informative and detailed. But I couldn't finish the video. It was long as hell. And it was late at night. I was just like, I'm tired. So the part that stood out to me was the Florida laws, or the laws that support this doctors to go ahead and do surgery. And she said herself that she has had surgery done to her body a couple of times. And she has done her own research. And I think she said you have to be certified to be able to do mommy makeover. And to me, I feel like, what's his name? Dr. Zach? I hope I spelled his name right. If I didn't, oh well. I think they say he's Nigerian and Iranian. I'm like, why does he have to be from Nigeria? My people. We always get a bad rep. But anyway, and she said, she also mentioned that there was a young lady that spoke out about him, and he filed what they call that thing, cease and desist, that she doesn't talk about him or whatever, trying to protect himself. So that explains why I was getting that from the other reading when I was talking about, I forgot the things that I said, but I said something, I said a lot. But, you know, this is a kind of doctor that he doesn't play about anyone messing with. I think I spoke about his reputation. He doesn't play about anyone messing with his reputation. He's very fast when it comes to anyone talking about him from the blogs. I feel like the thing, what you can say is actually say it's a public information. If it's a public information, then he can't really sue you for anything. But I feel like he's so quick to sue people. He will sue your ass. I think the lady even mentioned he sued a female for $3,000, something like that, and he got it or whatever. So this is a man that will go after you and sue you. But I feel like something is going to change with the laws of Florida when it comes to cosmetic surgeries. Okay. I don't know why I'm seeing, like, when this first started, when the cosmetic surgeries first came out, Just one look will give 1,000 words. Ooh, ah. I think that was a surgery commercial. What? I think that was a surgery commercial. I'm not too sure. I think cosmetic surgery. I remember that commercial because when I first. Yes. What? You want to change it? Here. Here, Papa. Here. Here. Thank you. So I was trying to think, well, just one look will give 1,000 words. So I feel like people are going to come after these laws. So I feel like, is it FDA that signed them off and said, okay, you could have this surgery? Is it FDA or is it another government company? I don't know if FDA is the ones that say, okay, you could have surgeries in your clinic or you could do this type of work there. I don't know if it's the FDA, Food Drugs Administration. I don't know. But something's gonna have to change about this. But I'm seeing something about back in the days when it first came out, people were having surgeries and coming out the same day. Okay, they were having multiple surgeries a day, and I feel like I also think the lady talked about they had to. I'm trying to remember what she said, child, because it was a long video. I couldn't watch it all, but I was watching snippets. She said, you could only do a certain amount of surgery a day. I can't remember how many. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 or 4. You could only do certain amount a day. Okay, because it's a lot of complications. So, but in the past, when it first came out, they used to do a whole bunch of people, and they probably messed up a whole bunch of people's body. But you know, but I feel like self-love, self-care is very important. So what I'm also getting is like, if you don't like the way you look, you have to dig inside and ask yourself, why don't you like the way you look? What is the reason you don't like the way you look? And if the reason have to do with weight gain, then change the circumstances by changing how you eat, what you put in your body, because the body responds to what you feed into it. If you feed it junk, you know, it's gonna show. But if you feed it goodness, you're gonna get great results. That's kind of like the energy I'm getting here. And I feel like don't allow others to pressure you. Don't allow. I do see DC Young Fly flirting with other women, or maybe not flirting, maybe like looking at other women, with figure eight shape, or I don't know if he's like wilding out girls or other women. I just get like other women. Like he's child. Cause I feel like he looks at other women. And him looking at other women could have added to her insecurities in some way. I don't, or it could have made her feel more insecure about her weight, or didn't give her the confidence she needed to not want to do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I just feel like maybe that's where the regret is coming from. Like, I should have just told her she looked good, or she. I'm sorry, but for a woman to have 3 kids, she looked damn good. Listen, okay, she looked beautifully made. Okay, so I just don't, but again, sometimes when you seek validations from your partner, you seek validations from others, what happens is that you dig a hole for yourself because you're seeking their validation instead of you to already have that validation within yourself that you're see, self-confidence is about self. It talks about the first house, self-impression, self-image, how you see yourself. How do you see yourself? Okay. Don't seek validations from others. Make sure that you are good with how you look. Make sure that you accept how you look. And if your partner is not in support of how you look, honey, maybe you need to start looking elsewhere. I'm just saying. So maybe that was one mistake she could have made. Like if DC Young Fly didn't give her the validation because that's who she's with. If your partner don't give you that validation or support, I remember when I first had, when I was, I think when I had my baby and I gained weight, this baby made me gain weight and the fibroids made me gain weight. I look like Oompa Loompa, but, and I didn't like it. And I did not want to have sex with my partner because I just didn't like that. I'm not used to that body. I wasn't used to it. I was used to being slim thick. You feel me? Like petite, you know what I'm saying? But when I had this baby, I had issues with my weight. And I got this inkling that, this was for me to see how other women feel. That because my first child, I lost that weight was gone like as soon as I had the baby. But this one, no. So spirits wanted me to see and feel and have the experience of other women who had to struggle with weight gains. Real talk, like, and it's a way of self-acceptance and saying, yeah, I gained weight. Yeah, I don't look like the way I used to look, but I accept me and I love me. But it took me a minute. It took me a while. It took me a minute. You know what I'm saying? I would look at myself in the videos on live and I'd be like, oh shit, girl, you big as hell. Your arm look like a fucking dolphin. But that's within myself. I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the reality and the changes of my body. And as a woman, you deal with all of that. It is pressure, but for me, it was me. Even if my boyfriend said, babe, you look good, I was like, man, I don't feel like I look good. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while. And one day I woke up and I looked at myself in the mirror. I stripped myself naked. I took everything off. And I looked at myself in the mirror. I almost want to cry. Oh my gosh. Because this is a sensitive subject. And I'm not the only one. It's a lot of women. And I looked in the mirror and I said, I love me. I accept me. I love my body. I am all woman. Like, yo. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. Okay, so because I feel like a lot of women have these issues and we don't know how to deal with them. And people look at us and we smile and we look happy, but they don't know what we deal with when we click off live. And we have to face our own reality. And people look at us and judge us from the screen. And they don't know the struggles that women have to go through after having kids and after dealing with fibroids. That's just one of those things. But anyway, it's something I had to deal with. So I understand where Jackie O was coming from when she said, we need to, as women, we need to support each other. We need to stop judging people because of how they look. Because you don't know what they struggle with when they click off. You don't know what they struggle when they go back home and face the reality. You don't know. So just support each other. Whether you gain weight and you don't like how you look, accept yourself and do something about it. Whether it's to change your diet and do liquid diet or whatever the case might be, do something about it. That's something I had to learn. Stop complaining about it and just do something about it. And I'm not talking about doing liposuction. I'm not advocating for that at all. That's one thing I've always told myself, uh, not to ever go there, and to just do the work naturally. But yeah, that was just something I felt like she wanted me to talk about, that because I had to deal with that, and a lot of women had to deal with that too. And that's just the reality. And people don't just because I don't really talk about it like that don't mean that I didn't have my struggles. But I had to accept me, and I said I love me. I love me the way I am. If I want changes, I have to make those changes. But I'm so grateful for my partner, because my partner supported me. He will always tell me, "You look good, babe." You know, he would never say, "You're fat," or "You gain a lot of weight." No, that was not my partner at all. He will always tell me, "Baby, you look beautiful. You look great. I love your body." you know. But for me, it was something I had to deal with. My first house, I had to go through that metamorphosis stage. But so I understand where Jackie is coming from. I truly, truly do, because I've gone through it. A lot of women are dealing with this issue. A lot of women have dealt with this issue. So let me get back to that. But that's something I had to say real quick. And she made me cry, child. I was trying to hold it last time, but she's like, "Girl, you're going to cry today. You're going to cry." You need, at times like this, you need a supportive partner. You need a partner that's going to tell you, "Babe," even if they don't agree with how you look, at least you want their support, because that's who you're with. And if they don't give you support, then who's going to give you that support? Okay, let me get in through this. Let me get through this. Ooh, child. All right. So I just feel like this doctor was not certified to do mommy makeover. Let's just be real. He was not certified. Okay. There could have been a malpractice. What are you doing? Go sit down and watch your stuff. Go get Tyler. Go get Tyler. Go get Tyler. I had to keep telling him that so he could leave me alone for a second. And it was not certified. Um, I don't know why I feel like she could have trusted this man in doing her surgery. And this man was not to be trusted because he did not have that kind of care. It's like, I trusted you to make sure I'm okay. It keeps taking me back to, I think somebody said hotel. She was at a hotel or something like that. It keeps taking me back to that room. That room was so lonely. But when I see that room, I keep seeing a woman in a nurse uniform, a woman. And I keep getting like, they had to get rid of her quick. They had to get rid of her quick. Also, it's taking me back to like, there could have been, there was complications. I'm telling you right now, the doctor knew that. But he had to, I think I said that he had to get rid of her from the facility. I feel like there could have been a documentation that, let me see if I could quote this rightfully. There were some parts in the documentation that I wish she read. To be honest, I wish she had a lawyer with her to read those documentations. But because there could have been certain things that were put to the side like it didn't matter, but it did matter in that instance. Maybe I feel like this could be blamed to the doctor. This doctor was not precise when it comes to certain wording in documentations and certain things he should have checked before do. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. He should have checked her vitals. He should have checked blood pressure. He should have. There's certain things he should have asked her about before proceeding forward. I feel like he did not precisely check into certain things before proceeding forward. He just wanted to get it over with. He it was all about money for him and opportunities. Okay. It was not about, oh, I care for you. I want to make sure you're okay. I want to make sure you get, nah. It was more so, you give me customers after this surgery, I'll post you and you give me clients. When people see me taking pictures with you, they're going to want to come to me. That's kind of like what I'm getting. So I mean, some people call it cloud. They'll do anything for cloud. I'm hearing that Cardi B song. They'll do anything for clouding. They do anything for clouding. Yes. And I feel like she's feeling like she should have left her body the way it is. She should have left her body the way it was. Self-acceptance is showing up here very strongly. Hey, T Angel in disguise. Hey, Latanya. Here. Papa. Jay. Legend. Here. She should have accepted her body the way it is, the way it was, because I feel like very soon people are not going to be doing cosmetic surgeries anymore. Very soon people are not going to be, it's going to decrease the number of surgeries, of cosmetic surgeries and reconstructive surgery or mommy makeover is going to decrease ahead of time. I feel like people are changing perspective. People are changing decisions. People are changing their minds. Because there's complications. If someone, you have like a high blood pressure, you have like a heart issue, let's say you have asthma, you have certain things that could complicate the surgery, then I don't think, you should, if you got a high BP, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there is some complications when it comes to you having high blood pressure is coming up very strongly. A high blood pressure, something that have to do with like you have a weak heart. I'm getting like something with weak heart. I keep hearing they do anything for clouding. They do anything for clouding. What did you do, Papa? What did you do? Hold on, guys. And I feel like people need to do more research before deciding their fate or putting their faith in someone else's hands. Okay. Okay, there you go. That should be considered. Okay. I keep getting like if you have lung issues, respiratory system issues, you have high blood pressure, that's something you should reconsider before going under the knife. What the hell is going on here? Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna connect you to my phone. Give me 1 second, guys. Where my phone at? They do anything for clotting. So make sure you guys are attending to those things before you go ahead and get surgery done, because that's something the doctor did not check to make sure it's to go ahead and do this surgery. He did not follow protocol. That's the wording. He did not follow proper protocol. He just did it out of, I'm going to gain followers. I'm going to gain more people to come to me now because Jackie O is here now. Jackie O is one of my patients now. People are going to call me and want to get surgery done because of Jackie O. That's kind of like what I'm getting here. And I feel like that I see investigation. I see police being called here. Okay. I see investigation and police being called. The hell is going on here? Papa, what did you do? Because your tablet is not accepting nobody. Okay, there it goes. So I'm about to say. Here. Okay, he's not following proper protocol, and I feel like maybe he rent the space where he does surgery. I don't know if he's rented. Hey, put that down. Papa, put that down. I don't know if he rents that spot out or, he's leasing it. Because I don't feel like it's his own. I don't think it's his own. What's going on with your thing? Here. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. Tyler, can you please help him? Go give it to your brother to help you. Here. Go give it to Tyler to help you. Every time I'm doing this girl reading, it rains. But rain is a confirmation. Tyler, please help. I don't know what's going on with his internet. I hooked it up with my phone internet and it's still giving him problems. Okay. Yep, you just have to readjust your mind and block out all the outside noises. So let's take a look into this doctor. All right. There was deception too. I'm getting deception. There was lies being told. I don't know if this was like his first year or he just started doing cosmetic surgeries, or I feel like he could have like a surgeon certification, but I don't feel like he has cosmetic certification. And I feel like that's very important to have in order to do my makeover. And you have to have, I feel like everything aligned with those certification. You have to have certain certification to do face reconstruction, to do lipo, to do mommy makeovers. I feel like mommy makeovers have like maybe 3 surgeries in one, or it's different things in one. I don't know how that goes. I've never had it. I don't really know how that goes. But it's more than so, because she had more than one surgery, there should have been somebody with her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because she had multiple. It wasn't just one thing she wanted done. So there should have been, and I keep getting, when I say there should have been somebody with her, I keep getting this nurse. Who is this nurse? And I also feel like, I remember I told you guys last time, there was a drug they gave to her that did not cooperate with her body. And I kept saying anesthesiologist, or something with anesthesiologist, or whatever they call them. It could have been anesthesia. Could have been anesthesia. But there was a drug given to her system in her bloodstream that did not cooperate with her body at all. So I want to see who's this nurse that I'm seeing in my vision. So there got to be, and when I see her, every time, even that day I saw her too when I did the reading, every time I see this nurse, she has a hand in her pocket. And then when I proceed to look at what's in her hand, in the pocket, it's an injection. I don't know if it's some type of injection that she injected in her bloodstream, or she gave her. I keep feeling like something knocked her out. Like something knocked her out. So I don't know if that caused the death, or it knocked her out like it make her go to sleep, or I just feel like something knocked her out. And then the nurse had to leave, or she left the place. She left the hotel and she left her there because she don't want to be incriminated. Wow. Interesting. Yep. Let me tell you, before I do any surgery, I pray. After I pray, I light my candle, child. Listen, I ain't got time. for the bullshit. Um, and I feel like I feel like something about DC wanting to press charges or wanting to go after that doctor or wanting to pursue this in some way. I don't know if them, I don't know if like the allegedly FBI or the CIA, the hell the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, the fuck they trying to do? But something with that is coming up. I don't know if, I don't know if they're coming towards DC and wanting to see if he wants to press charges or if he wants to allow them to investigate. You know, I keep feeling like if they really go through the documentations, I think Red Rose has just mentioned something important. If they go through the documentations, they're gonna find out some shit. They need to look in the documentations that she signed. It could have said something about we're not reliable for your death or anything that happens to you henceforth. I don't know. I just feel like they need to check the documentations and they're gonna see some shit that was conning to the people getting surgery done. But I feel like there's going to be an investigation, but it's like federal. Something about taxes too. Taxes. So I don't know if you pay taxes. You know, when you're not certified in certain area, you could always, you know, just pay for the ones that you're certified for. You can pay taxes on the ones that you're certified for. But if you don't, if you're doing certain surgery and you're not reporting it to the IRS or you're not reporting it to the government, and they find out you're doing certain surgery that you're not even supposed to be doing, and you're not really paying your taxes on that, they're coming for you, honey. Okay, maybe that's her justice. Okay, maybe that's part of her justice. But I feel like they're gonna come to him. Though they're gonna come to him. There's going to be an investigation on that. And if I'm him, I would take a pause. Just saying. All right. Was there a nurse in the room with Jackie or Jacklyn Smith? Jacklyn Smith. All right. Was there a nurse? Then that's a lot of cards. Was there a nurse here? That was with Jacklyn Smith. And if so, I feel like there was a friend. Did she come with a friend? There could have been a friend. Keeps saying like a blonde hair lady. The devil came out. I also feel like this guy gets away with a lot of things here. This guy have gotten away with some things here. He has gotten away in the past. With yes. He just grabs it. This man done got away with some things. I don't want to say murder, but he done got away with some things here. And nobody pressed charges on him or nobody was able to. Maybe somebody was trying to, but they couldn't because, you know, he would go after you. He got a lawyer on standby. And maybe he's trying to scare people to come after him because he has a lawyer. that protect him or something like that. This man have been doing things for years, but I feel like something's going to come out that's going to implicate him. Okay, and it is wrongfully doing. I keep getting malpractice. And it is wrongfully doing. Okay, something's they're coming for this Dr. Zachary, Dr. Zach. Get ready, they're coming for your ass. I keep getting a friend though. Is there somebody that came with her that she known a long time? I don't know if it's a best friend or was there a nurse in the room with her? But if there was a best friend with her or a friend with her, where the F was this friend when she was alone in the hotel? Girl, where were you at? You better not say shit. Because where were you at? People gonna be looking at you side-eyeing you. Where were you at? Where were you at, girl? I keep feeling the need to ask her, where were you at, girl? Yeah, nurse. Young as everybody coming home. You wanna do it coming. This doctor is saying jack shit because he ain't trying to complicate himself, child. He's not. There was somebody there. There was somebody there, guys. There was somebody there. I'll be surprised if there was more than one person there. But there was somebody there and the person left her. They ghosted her because they did not want to be incriminated. And the doctor could have sent this person. You know, the odd thing, and I'm hearing killer. He's a killer. He's a killer, allegedly. You know, allegedly. Okay, let's just keep it GQ. All right. Allegedly, he's a killer. Because I think the doctor already know he fucked up. So finish the job. Go finish. I keep saying go finish the job. But they have to do it outside of that facility so that they're not able to sue the facility itself. And they can't sue the hotel because all the hotel did was, accommodate her. But they could check I keep getting like the hotel cameras. You know, I feel like they usually get their patients to that hotel. So I feel like the federal government need to make sure they check, they get all the files of that day or something about the cameras to that day, her coming in, who was with her when she came in, what time did they leave. They need to check because something with the cameras. I would not be surprised if the hotel people are keeping secrets or hiding something for him or helping him out or kind of remind me of that time Kanika Jenkins. That's what it's kind of reminding me of. When they put her in the freezer in that hotel and nobody wanted to say nothing. All right. I'll be surprised if the hotel people are in cooperation of Mr. Dr. Zach. I didn't want to call you a doctor. I want to call you Zach. Shit. But the person ghosted her while, they ghosted her. They did what they were supposed to do and they ghosted her. She thinking they're coming to help her out. They're coming to make her feel better. Whatever they're going to give her is going to make her feel better. But they came to finish the job. Where you keep going? No, where you went the last time? So why did you go take the mail then? So why don't you take the key? Finish the job. And that's why he's not saying anything, because he knows he's incriminated. He knows that he has something to do with this lady's death. Because they kept complaining. I don't know if somebody kept saying she keep complaining. She keeps complaining about her head hurt or her stomach hurts. She keep complaining. And she wants to see the doctor, but the doctor was not coming. Man, this is sad. Negligence, malpractice, not certified. They need to check the cameras. There was a conflict of interest here. All right. There was conflict of interest. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is a, there was conflict of interest. Okay. There were 4 to 5 people involved. There was 4 to 5 people involved. And I don't know if they paid somebody off to not say anything, or they paid somebody off not to say anything. She's saying she made a bad investment. She made it. I feel like he took the easy way out, or he took an easy route instead of actually taking protocol. I keep getting protocol, the proper protocol to do this surgery. I feel like he took the easy way out because he gave her a discount price. But the nurse came in with some needles. She came in to make sure the job was done. And I feel like he's an arrogant man, Dr. Zach. I feel like he's very arrogant. And I feel like he's very manipulative to make sure he's not incriminated. He's very manipulative. Okay? He's giving me manipulation. You better not run, Dr. Zach. They're going to find you where you at. You better not run to Iran. You better not run. You better not run. You better not leave. I keep getting anesthesia. Anesthesia. So maybe she was put under anesthesia or something with anesthesia. Why am I getting anesthesia? I also feel like she couldn't sleep though. Whatever they gave her, she couldn't sleep. It was a lot of pain. I'm getting back pain. I'm also getting headaches. There was no way she could have slept through that. But the sleep I feel like this was a nightmare. The surgery was a nightmare. That's kind of like when I see this card right here, I get pure nightmare. And I wish I didn't. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she got some things going on for herself, business-wise too, because that kept coming up. She didn't even get to complete what she wanted to complete. Something about real estate agent or real estate. Is she a real estate agent? Was she going to school for real estate? Did she go to school? I feel like she Maybe she went into something and it wasn't what she thought it was, so she wanted to do something else. Or maybe that's why she went back to wilding out. Maybe she went into real estate, or she tried real estate and it wasn't. It would take too long for her to get residual income or to get revenues. I'm getting like something takes too long is based on commission only, or is based on commission. Oh. So I feel like she wanted money to come in. She wanted to be able to contribute to the household. She wanted to do her own thing. Is it from the course? That's all I'm doing. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, she wanted to do. Okay, maybe that's why she wanted to go to Wild Now. But I feel like there was a nurse that put her to sleep, and to sleep meaning death. All right. Um, because the question I want to ask is, who called the police? God damn me. Who called the police? Okay, who called the police? Who called the popo? How did the popo know she was dying or something was wrong? Who called the popo? I want to know. Who called the police? Who the hell did that? There go the popo. There go the popo. All right, let me do it again. Who called the police? It was somebody watching her. It was somebody watching her. Somebody. Did she have a friend, a female friend with like blonde hair? I'm just curious. Like, did she have a female friend? Okay. Who called the police? Because somebody was with her. All right. All right. Somebody was with her. I don't know if it's a male and a female, or a female and a male, or female. Somebody, two people could have been with her. All right. Or two people came to check. Friends. Look at this shit. Friends. Friends. So the friend came to check on her or something like that and found out something is wrong, or hold on. So the friend came to check on her and was like, what the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck? Why didn't they check her? Why? Where's the doctor? Where's the nurse? Where? So I'm getting a lot of questions being asked. Okay. Because she got some type of enlightenment. She found out some things when she got there. So I don't know if the friend left and came back. But she was aware of something was wrong. Who called the police? She was aware something was wrong. She came to check on her, though. She came to check on her friend. I feel like she's light skinned, or she has blonde hair. Okay. Or she's light skinned. You know, like, I don't know. Y'all know better than I do, child. Yeah, there was a friend that came in and maybe she helps out this friend, or the friend came to help. Something is going on with this friend. I'm gonna look into it later. But I feel like her friend came to check on her. I feel like someone was not using their intuition, that something was sinister that was going on. I feel like the friend should have never left her in that room alone. Or somebody should have never left her in that room alone. They should have never. Why did you leave? Like I just get like somebody did not use their intuition on. They should have stayed with her. Hell, I would have slept in the same hotel room. If my friend just had a surgery, I'm sleeping in the same bitch. I'm sleeping on the floor. I'm gonna bring my blanket, my pillow. I'm sleeping on the floor. We're gonna go through this together. Because I feel like something was not done in time. The call was not made in time. If the call was made an hour before, she probably could have survived, or she could have made it. I feel like something about the timing was off, wrong timing, bad timing. Okay, she came the wrong time. She should have came 2 hours ahead of time. I keep feeling that in my spirit, like the time came at the wrong time, friend. She was not using her intuition. I wonder if she also herself was trying to get something done here. I feel like the friend was busy doing something else. The friend was, I don't know if the friend is trying to sue the doctor or the friend want them to go sue the doctor or something like that. But I feel like the friend was doing something else. She was distracted. I keep feeling like this friend was distracted by something else or by someone else. Ay. This is sad. She was distracted by something else. I don't know if she was on the phone talking to someone else. I don't know if the friend called DC Young Fly. I don't know if it was a friend that called him or, you know. The friend could have been the one to call DC Young Fly and say, Jacklyn didn't make it. I feel like there was a woman with, it's like DC Young Fly was doing work. It was working. It was acting or something, or he was working. I just keep getting work. And he was completing. It was a rap. Something was a rap here. So is he doing a movie or is he shooting something, a scene, and they're like, it's a rap. And then this happens. When he was wrapping up the scene, the call came in, or I feel like DC was distracted too. Everybody was fucking distracted. Everybody was distracted. Yeah, he was shooting something. He was shooting a movie. Or he was doing something creative here. Didn't I say the last time I said if DC was having something coming out like a movie, touring, I kept mentioning touring, being on the mic or whatever the case might be. Okay. Somebody here was not using their intuition. Yeah, he was doing something about a script. All right, so maybe he was doing a movie or he was acting or whatever. Yeah, he had to rush and come back home. He had to hurry up and come back home. And when he was coming back home, there was sadness here. I think it was a friend that called him, or someone called him while he just finished wrapping up a scene, and they told him she died. Jacklyn didn't make it. They left her all alone in the bed, or they left her alone in the room. I came in the room and she was laying there and she wasn't She wasn't moving, or she wasn't talking, or she wasn't saying anything. I didn't feel a pause. They couldn't feel a pause, or I feel when they called the ambulance, something was late. It was kind of late when they called it. Deep breath. All right. I feel like the call made to the ambulance was late. Something was too late. Okay? It was too late. All right? Yeah, they rushed her to the hospital, but it was too late. I think she was found dead, or she was dead already. Holy shit. Was she dead? Hold on. Was she dead already? Hold on. That's important. Wait, that's very important. Was she already dead before? I keep feeling like something. It was too late. It was too late when they found her dead. Okay, let me pull out. Damn. The fuck. All right. Was she dead already when the ambulance came? When the police was called, was she already dead? Or Jacklyn Smith dead? Because I keep feeling in my spirit that she was. But let me just pull on the card. Let me see the scenario behind that. Was Jacklyn Smith dead? 11111. I just saw like 5 ones. That's again changes 5. She was, guys. She was. They found her dead. I just heard that. Damn, fuck. That moment right there was sad. Maybe somebody was crying. Yeah, she was dead. Judgment card. And I'm here, may your soul rest in peace. She was dead. Yeah. Because I feel like someone couldn't find her pulse, or yeah, DC Young Fly got the call. Yeah, they had to rush her to the house, I guess, to the hospital. But she was already pronounced dead, or she was already dead. Look at this shit. Betrayal. Did your friend have anything to do with your death? Let me just ask. Did your best friend or friend, whoever she was to, did they have anything to do with your death? Did your friend have anything to do with your death? Only the truth I seek. Something about Nick Cannon. I don't know what about Nick Cannon, but he keep coming up. This shit. Did your friend have anything to do with your death? I gotta ask shit. Who's a Gemini? Somebody's a Gemini. Unless she has Gemini. I do see spiritual work though. Again, I see a spiritual work. Spiritual work. Okay, conjuring spirits, conjuring energies here. And I feel like someone is lying. A female here is, someone is lying about something here. But I feel like she died though. So let me ask, do your friend have anything to do with your death? Because we're gonna find out the truth, god damn it. What I do see though is that somebody could have made a blind decision, meaning like one, I see that she's a sacrifice. Okay, whether she knows this or not. Um, she was sacrificed. Okay. Whether it be that the sacrifice is for DC Young Fly. I think his name is John, or whether it's to John or to someone's career, to someone's show, whatever it is. I feel like she was a sacrifice to something. She should have never went back to wilding out, or she should have never told Nick Cannon she was coming back. She should just focus on her business and where she want to go in life. She should just stick to what she wanted to do, because she got entangled in something that there go Azealia Banks again. She got entangled. Because remember, Azealia, matter of fact, let me not speculate. Hold on, I'm gonna ask right now. I don't really see the friend really being involved though. I feel like the friend was blocked from saving her. Okay. But let me see something here. Damn, that's something. Now I want to know if Azealia Banks did work to conjure up some shit to fuck with DC and Nick Cannon, and it went towards. I want it because she's coming for DC purposefully. That's her target. I'm seeing two targets: DC, Young Fly, whoever caused her ugly that day. Who called her ugly? Was it DC? Because her target is on DC and on Nick Cannon. And I'm hearing even though Nick Cannon apologized. And I feel like Nick Cannon only allowed them to do those things because of how she portrays herself online. I don't know what that means yet. She was a sacrificial lamb. All right, let me see. The Azealia Banks, I'm going to leave soon. The Azealia Banks, because I still didn't do Tina Turner part 2. I need to do Tina Turner part 2. There's so many reasons I want to do. What was I saying? What's Azealia Banks' sign? If she's a Gemini, I would not be surprised. All right, the Azealia Banks. Damn, she's coming out strong. When I'm asking about Azealia Banks, the High Priestess card came out. The Eight of Swords. Oh, she's a Pisces / Aries. Well, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. There she go. There she go. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There she go. And what I'm seeing here is that she's stuck. Maybe it's been 8 years ago when that happened. I don't know how long. Is she a Gemini or a Pisces or Aries? What is she? Okay. Because she's showing up here as Aries and Pisces, like that young lady said. Maybe she has Gemini in her chart, but she's showing up as Aries and girl. She's stuck. She's stuck there. Her mind, her focus is on wilding out as we speak. She's okay. All right. There go that Gemini energy, baby. There go that Gemini energy. That was her wish was to get him, but he ended up going to Jackie O. There she going doing work, excessive work. Was she doing work on DC and Young Fly and Nick Cannon? Was she doing work? I don't know. I'm getting something about celebration. Maybe it was her celebration or Something about celebration, celebration of life, or celebrating, celebration of life. Is it birthday? Is it? Because she died. Somebody told me she died on March 31st, correct? Bitch. That's a fucking sign. Wait, did you tell you just told me she March 31st, right? And y'all said, wait, is she March 31st or May 31st? No, wait. Is she May 31st? That mean, if she's May 31st, she's a Gemini. She's not a Pisces. She's a fucking Gemini. She's a Gemini. Damn. That's why I saw the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a rational thinker, hasteful, bitter, angry, all over the place. They're not thinking logic. They're thinking, I'm going to get you, sucker. Like, their mind is not in an irrational place. It's not in a logical place. It's not let's make peace and kumbaya. No, their mind is, I'm finna fuck you up with everything I got in me. I'm finna go in on your shit. I'm finna fuck everything you got going. I'm finna go in on you, like bitterness, anger. Yo. I don't think, if her birthday is May 31st, because I'm getting celebration of life. Celebration of life to me is either somebody's been born or birthdays. And if Jackie O died on May 31st and Azealia Banks is May 31st, that's all the sign you need. Just saying, because that's what it's looking like, my boy. It's looking like that. Okay. She might have a little bit of Taurus in her. It's looking like that. Okay. All right. Well, I said she might have Taurus in her. Bitterness. She's bitter Betty. She is stuck in that time. She's stuck on that day. She did work. I kept saying, somebody's doing work. In my first reading, I kept saying somebody's doing work. Yep. Ace of Pentacles. Shit. Hell yeah. She's been watching. She's been watching DC. She's been watching online. She's been watching. You know, people think ugly is like physical. No, ugly is inside. No, ugly is skin deep. It's inside you. She's been watching this boy. She's been watching this man. She's been watching what he's doing. She's been watching his career. She's been watching what's going on while now. She's been watching to see if her work took place, if the magic she did worked. And there's a laughter. I said, look at who's crying now. Cry me a river. Like, I'm kind of getting like Bitter Betty, Mean Girls vibe. That's what I'm getting. And then something could have been karmatic or karmic here. Something could have been karmic. Because the Tower cards talk about karmic. Could be Saturn energy. She could have used Saturn. Unexpectancy with a Scorpio and an Aries. So DC Young Fly could have Aries in his chart. Yeah. Like, karma, bitch. Like, that's kind of like what I get. And it's like that's just the beginning. So DC, young fly, I would say you need to go pray. You need to fast and you need to pray. And you need to go to your family and you need to tell your family to put protection of God's arm upon you, because girl, she's not done. She's not done. She's not done. She's not done. And Nick Cannon, you too. You need to go. You better go pray. Nick Cannon gets to live again. He got a second chance. She got entangled in the bullshit. She got entangled. She wasn't meant to be saved. That's another thing that I'm getting. Jackie Hill was not meant to be saved. Holy shit. Nikan is a Libra. So to kill a Libra, shit, I can't. Let me shut the fuck up. The Libras, they rule justice system. So if you were trying to kill Nick Cannon or go after, Nick Cannon gets to live again. He gets a second chance because he's the justice. He's the justice. I mean, fuck. Deception. You see, Young Fly was able to escape it. So was Nick Cannon. So they might have protection on themselves for real. And she like, done it. But it went towards his woman. This is why you have to be very careful of, we could sit here and talk about Azealia Banks all day. Yeah, she has no right to do work to try to diminish him and kill him and all that. But you gotta be real careful how you treat people, because you never know who they come with, what kind of work they do. But at the same time, you shouldn't have fear. God does not teach us to be fearful. He teaches us to be brave. And he said we have power over everything. We have dominion over all things. So I'm gonna just say deceive. Pray, stay prayed up, because she's not done. She wants you and Nick Cannon. Like, she wants you and a couple of people on that cast. I don't know if it's you, Emmanuel, and I don't know. But the main target is you, and she's feeling arrogant right now. She's feeling like, you can't tell her shit right now. She's feeling good. She felt like she did something amazing. She thinks she's God right now, but she's not. Look, she's celebrating the death of your wife with her witch friends. We did it. That's what's going on here. She's celebrating the death of this woman like it's a trophy. Look, you could just put on your shelf, and there's no emotion, there's no empathy, there's no sympathy there's no remorse. It's all about the game plan. It's all about the results from the magic. That's how she won. Oh, I made you sad. I made you cry. Don't let her get to you either. Don't let her get to you. Do not allow this woman to get to you. Because what she put in online is also manipulation. All right? Ignore it. If I'm DC Young Flower, ignore that. All right? Because she wants you to look. She wants you to care. She wants you to be frantic and fear. She wants to put fear in you. All right? That's why we got to be careful what we allow, what we believe. Belief system is very important. When you believe somebody's spell work is gonna work on you, that shit finna double. Why? Because you put energy into that belief system. Once you start putting energy into the belief system, instead of you putting more energy into your belief system, they can override your belief system just like that. You dig what I'm saying? That's why when somebody comes to, oh, this person said they're gonna do work on me and they're gonna do this. Why are you believing this shit? You should look at it as like, whatever you do is never going to work because I have the protection of my ancestors. I have the protection of God. I have the protection of the Holy Spirit. That's how you should have went in. You don't come defeated and say, oh, this person's going to, they're doing work on me. That's what they want you to do. They want you to believe that their work is going to work. But when you say, I rebuke that, no weapon formed against me will ever prosper. No weapon formed against my children will prosper. I do not believe in your spell. I condemn you and your spell. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Your spell work will never work because that's not what my belief system is. Your work is weak. But the strength of my faith is bigger. Girl, I got chills when I said that. Y'all better start going in. Y'all better start going in. Shit. God's favor is upon my life. Girl. I would turn that whole thing around. Okay. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors, I would never lose. Okay. The power of my ancestors is within my blood. The vein, the blood that pumps in my vein. Shit, I got heat all over me when I said that. Can never deplete yourself because somebody says, oh, I got spell. You think people don't do spell work on me? Shit, they motherfucker don't sleep. They be conjuring up. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But here I am. Here I am, Lord, arms wide open. Shit. They do work. I know who can work on me. I just don't say shit no more. Because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to give you clout. I'm not going to give you energy. For what? I don't have to announce your name anymore. I don't give a damn because I don't feed my energy that shit. There's people that purposefully day and night work on readers on YouTube. They go do conjure up shit and go do work on readers that they know that they're very powerful. But you don't know who these readers come with. That's the thing you don't know. You don't know who protects them. You don't know who stands forth with them. You have no freaking idea. And you coming for them and you wonder why all your shit fucked up. Yes, Papa. Okay. So you gotta be very mindful of what you believe in. Your belief system matters. Stop putting too much energy. Instead, throw that shit back like a boomerang. Close your ears. Throw it back like a boomerang. Send it back like a boomerang. And send it with fire and speed so that it don't miss. Okay. Okay. so that the gravity from their feet will not even allow them to stand still or firm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta shake their word up. You gotta send that joke with precise fire and speed and target. Give me a kiss. No, you're not. Mwah. Thank you. No, you just want to be up here doing stuff. So yeah, Azealia Banks have everything to do with her death. Everything. And I'm not even saying allegedly. It's public information. All right. Are they investigating? Is this doctor going to get in trouble? Is there going to be investigation on her death? He likes this bell. You gotta send them. You send them with Holy Ghost fire on their feet so they can't stay still. They be going crazy like, oh my God, oh my God. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm conflicted. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Oh my gosh. We have to understand that our power is far more favorable. I'm coming. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Here. Okay. I almost thought I clicked out. You gotta say I have dominion over all things. Psalm 16, Psalm 57. You can read Psalm 57 times 16. Okay. Psalms 91. I have dominion over all. I kept saying, who's this Gemini? I kept saying, there's a Gemini. I said that in the last stream. I said, there's a Gemini. And I didn't know who the hell this Gemini was. She tweeted Jackie. That was a celebration. You know when somebody tweet your death, that's a celebration? That's a celebration. That's like, that's my trophy of the day. Pathetic. Just sad and pathetic. Is she even doing music? She's not even focused on music. She's more focused on hurting people. What a sad, pathetic little girl. She's a little girl inside of there. It's a little girl in there just pathetic and lonely as shit. That needs attention, but the wrong attention. She's no. Take your stuff and go. Go. Here. She's pathetic. Sad. She has a lot of traumas in her life. A lot. And she never healed from them. All she ever do is revenge. Vindictive. Revenge. You would think she's a Scorpio. She ain't no goddamn Scorpio. She's a Gemini. She might have Scorpio never. You gotta know that you have dominion over all things. All things. Look at this boy thinking it's Christmas. It don't matter if it's an entity, spirit, you have dominion over all things. He just ran. But but the girl is with the angels now. And her death actually taught her a great deal of lesson. Jackie O's death is teaching her a lot of things she felt like she should have been aware of. We're walking into the era where people are going to start removing their plastic surgeries. They're going to start walking around here natural. They're going to start removing fillers. I'm hearing something about fillers or removing their Botox, removing fake butts and stuff and going with their natural body. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing those changes. Bring it to me. Let me give you some. This is what I deal with. Come on. Thank you to whoever bought him this, because look. You don't want it or you just want to play it? If I don't do that, you're going to mess with it. Okay, is that going to be? Why is it so loud? Because I got to go spend time with my baby after this because I could tell he wants my attention. I got to go be a mama after this. So let's see, is there going to be investigation on... See, the sun came back out after it rained. So that's a good omen. So DC Young Fly, Jackie O loves you, okay? She wants you to know that she loves you. And I also feel like she loves her family so much. She wants her family to know that she loves them very much. I feel like she's trying to come through her parents or like her family. Does she have siblings like brother and sister or something? I feel like she's been trying to connect with you guys or get attention from you guys. So pay attention if you hear noises in your house. That's Jacklyn coming through. Okay, if you hear noises in your house or you feel like somebody's standing right there, it's her energy. So talk to her, put her picture in your home so that she can come through that way. You got to remember her. You got to keep her alive, keep her soul alive. Maybe make an altar for her with like the things she likes and like her picture of her, maybe flowers. Maybe she likes certain flowers. Put it on the altar and her picture, okay? And I'm also gonna also put the picture of her children there. Something about put her picture on the altar and the picture of her kids. I feel like she might want to protect them or, okay? Just so you know. She had a whole altar in her closet, killing chickens in there and whatnot, a zillion into voodoo. Oh. I just feel like something is bloody. It's a bloody mess. There's a bloody mess somewhere when you said that. But yeah, let's see if there's going to be justice in favor of Jacklyn Smith because she don't deserve that. She does not deserve that. Why did she catch? That's why it's important to have protection on you, okay? Get protection. Do protection. I know that camphor is good for protection, like camphor with some salt. You could put that, I don't know I'm getting this right now, but I'm CAMPHOR with salt. You could add black pepper to enhance it. Black pepper is an enhancer for your work if you're doing work, spiritual work. So let's say you burn a candle. Black pepper is used to enhance and make it quicker. Also coffee too. Coffee accelerates it. Coffee is great for a lot of things. Just you smelling coffee alone does something to you. So I'm getting camphor, CAMPHOR with salt. And you could add black pepper and you could use that to wash the front of your door. I mean, the front of your door and the back of your door to keep energies away. All right. From your home too. You can do that. There's a lot of spell work. I need to teach y'all about work. Y'all need to learn how to protect yourself. Hey! Y'all need to learn how to protect yourself, honey. All right. I'm guessing something about the wages of sin is dead. All right. I don't know what that pertains to, but the wages of sin is dead. Papa! Is there going to be justice in Jacklyn's? Oh. Because she probably didn't have protection on her to protect her from it. And I keep feeling like nobody could have saved her that day. I don't know why I kept saying that. Here. Nobody could have saved her. I feel like nobody, I don't know why that's so important to say or to know. But I feel like she couldn't have been saved. It was the universe was not going to intervene. Look at that. As soon as I said the universe was not going to intervene. The universe was not going. The universe just allowed it to happen. For those of you that were curious about why wasn't she saved, it was. I feel like the truth is going to come out. And when the truth come, I feel like pieces of the truth are going to keep coming out. And when I just said why the universe, it was meant for her to die. She couldn't be saved. Nobody could have interfered with that death that day. And maybe that's what makes sense with the best friend being distracted, DC being away. I mean, I just feel like if it's meant for you to die, you will die. And also remember that it's your flesh that dies, not your soul. It wasn't meant for her to be alive at all that day. Because I feel like she got signs not to do it and she still proceeded on. When the universe sends you signs and you're getting signs not to do something, you still go ahead and do it. The universe is like, okay, we warned you and you didn't listen. So hey, there you have it. All right. She's with the angels. I think I said that the last time. I feel like the angels were there to get her. I feel like she could still be she could have been a little sad. She could still be sad, but I feel like the sadness has to do with not being with DC anymore and the kids. The kids are like number one to her. You get what I'm saying? Like there was so many things she wanted to do. Not being a part of her family's life anymore and not physically being there. Okay. So she might be a guide to her kids and her family. She actually might be. So is she going to get justice in all of this? Are they going to, I think I was asking, are they going to investigate him? Yeah, Azealia Banks could think that she won this battle because it's not a war, it's a battle. But she still end up becoming an angel. She still end up being with the angels. Something's going to happen with Azealia Banks. I don't know what's going to happen with her, but something's going to happen with her. I feel like her career is not really going anywhere. Okay, her career is not really going anywhere, or she's going to have to delve into different things here to make money. I feel like there's a lot of liars here when it comes to Jacklyn's situation. I feel like the doctor, the nurses, there's a lot of liars. Okay. I also feel like they're going to try and hide certain things here to not incriminate them, but some things are still going to come out. And I also feel like I won't be surprised if like people from the past that he did work on coming out to speak on how bad he is or how mean he was or what he didn't complete and the things that he didn't get done that needed to be done. Okay, I feel like people are going to come out to speak negatively about him. Okay. Look, she's still targeting Nick Cannon and fucking. I hope the spiritual soldiers come after her ass. Because we do have spiritual soldiers. We do have spiritual police. Hey, get down from there. What? Go get your brother. Go get Tyler. Go get Tyler. Go. You don't need no cheese puff no more. So I keep getting like funeral coming up. 10th? The 10th. Tomorrow is the 10th. I actually know someone that's having a graduation party tomorrow. But the 10th talks about completion. It talks about completing of cycles. Go get Tyler. He's sleepy, y'all. So when he's sleepy, he does all these extra things. Damn. Yeah. She wants justice. She wants him to pay because she's not the only one he has done horrific things to. Um, I see the police. I see the police. Okay. Um, there could be legalities here against him. Okay. There's legalities here against him. Okay. He needs to do better as a person and as a doctor. He trying to go ghost, girl. He trying to run. Listen, you're better catch him before this doctor run. I don't know if it's a Virgo or whatever, but yeah, catch his ass. Because he's trying to bleep, bleep out of there. And once you go to another country, the jurisdiction kind of prevents you from subject matter. Those of you that do law, understand law, you understand what I'm saying. Because laws are different in different countries and stuff and jurisdictions. So if he goes to, like, let's say Iran or Nigeria, she. But they're coming for him though. He's acting like he didn't do anything wrong. This doctor is acting like I didn't do anything wrong. I just did procedure. I don't know what the fuck you're coming to me for. This is how this doctor is acting like. Like I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, is he going to go to jail? So there's going to be an investigation. He's trying to he's gonna have to make an important decision, maybe on, because he doesn't have certification for something that he. You okay? I saw that. You okay? I didn't mean to laugh, but it was the way you slid it. You slid like you were doing a surfboard. But he's gonna have to make a decision, an important decision. I feel like he did not get certification to do her mommy make. He doesn't have the certification to do mommy makeover. He doesn't have that. So, shit. Is he going to jail? Is he gonna go to jail? Is he gonna do time? Is he going to go to jail? Azealia Banks, if you're not careful, they might take your ass to jail too, because you incriminated yourself. Okay? You incriminated yourself. It says, yes, he going. It's my window. Oh, I can stand the rain. Hey, it's my window. Oh, I can stand. All right. He might go to jail, guys. I feel like there's going to be a fight, a court battle here. There might even be a spiritual fight with Azealia Banks too. Like I said, spiritual fight with her. Okay, because of you took somebody innocent life. All right, you gotta be careful how you do your work. What kind of work you do? When you do work, you say no harm to none. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But the harm went to somebody that did not even come for you. And this person is surrounded by angels. Now you don't know what the fuck to do. Anyway, yeah, there's gonna be some type of investigation going on, and he's gonna try to play games to get out of this situation. He's going to try and use the some type of law to try to protect him, or use like documentation signature to try and protect him, like something with documentation. Okay. Like something about, they know the complications when they come and trying to get mommy makeover. They might or might not make it depending on their complications of their body and their health. So I feel like he's playing games here. Okay. But there's going to be a thorough investigation on him. I feel like she wants to get justice. Is Jacklyn going to get justice in all of this? Damn, that's a lot of cards. Okay, she's going to get justice. That's all we want to know. So I feel like whatever he was able to get away with before, he's not going to be able to get away with it now. I feel like her death is going to bring forth changes here. All right? Things are going to change in her favor. Hmm. Phoenix Rising, Judgment. Oh, shit. I feel like this doctor is also going to face a lot of judgment from people. He's going to face a lot judgment. Azealia Banks, him and Azealia Banks are going to face a lot of judgment. Whether it be spiritually, whether it be physically, there's going to be judgment placed on them because of this death. This death has made people turn their heads and say, what the fuck? This death has brought change to the world. Whether you believe it or not, Jacklyn Smith's death is bringing changes. Be careful, Papa. It's bringing changes to the world. Okay? It's going to be the dichotomy effect of the world, and where people are going to be thinking about not doing plastic surgery, just keeping their body the way it is. Okay, people are going to appreciate their body better now. People are going to start working out and changing diets. So I feel like this is going to change some things. She's a Scorpio, right? So Scorpios bring changes indefinitely. Scorpios, when you're with a Scorpio, they will bring changes to your life. They will transform your ass. So that's just what it is. So I feel like, and they could also bring death to situations. So I feel like I won't be surprised if this doctor stopped being a doctor, or he chooses a different life instead of the life that he's living in now, or he does something different here. Damn. I also see God intervene. I see God intervene. Be careful. I see God intervene. I'm also seeing the government being involved. So I told you guys something with taxes. They're going to come for him. That's her justice. They're going to come for him. They're going to want him to pay some type of tax that he ain't paying. He might go to jail. Because if the government, the IRS come for your ass, look at what happened to Donald Trump. Donald Trump got away with it for 8 years or more. Not paying taxes or reporting to IRS about his tax. Look at what they did. They indicted him on different counts. Just saying. So if you feel like you ain't gonna look, the IRS, okay? So yeah, she's gonna get her justice. She's gonna get her just due. Okay? I feel like she's working from the other side. You know what I'm saying? She's getting things done on the other side spiritually. Okay? I would not be surprised if she's protecting her children in DC or Florida as well, because she knows that Azealia Banks is trying to, hurt him. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Jacklyn Smith, I send you back to where you come from, and I send you with peace, love, harmony, and blessings to you. May you find your opening in this assignment that you're embarking on, this new assignment that you're embarking on. May you find peace. May you find love. May you find compassion in all of this. I know that you're sad. May your sadness not be forever. May your sadness be quick and happiness comes forth. All right? Sending you with love. She said, I love you guys. That's what she said. Like, I love you guys. Bye, guys. All right. We love you too. All right. All right. That's it, guys. So you guys have a blessed day. All right. You guys, love y'all. Sending your healing energies. Jabbar.